Salon yesterday, then pull a press statement for inform the general public concerning the scandal where they go on now on the international media about Sierra Leone. A 40-feet container where they say they seize in Spain. And Spain, according to waiting and put out na their own media outlets and that, and they link this vessel, say it comes from a particular port na Freetown. Well, the security sector been pulled a press statement yesterday, outside and say, although the Sierra Leone police and the Sierra Leone Ports and Harbour Authority they not receive any official communication yet from the Spanish authority them, but the security sector na Salonia say they don't begin interagency investigation for know exactly who side this ship come out and the port movement, because according to the Spanish media they say it left Salon on the 22nd of April. So the security sector na Salon say themselves don't begin their own internal investigation, so they can't talk to ONS for let them tell we waiting exactly, then they investigate. But quickly, let's just take this break.
I can go ahead.
Alright, welcome back. You still watch the breakfast show. They come to you in Liberty Online TV, and we still not see this segment. We can talk to the security sector now in the office of the National Security ONS, where we see pull release yesterday. Outside and talks to the investigation regarding the cocaine saga and Sierra Leone involvement in all of this. Then said they do investigation. Although according to them, they said they not get any official communication yet from the Spanish authorities. Them now the studio for can talk about this. I want to welcome Abdul Karim Will from the Office of National Security. Good morning and welcome to the breakfast show, Abdul.
Good morning, Liberty. Good morning, Sierra Leone. Happy for day as usual.
All right, we don't see on a notice on a poll yesterday, and on don't indicate say on they do investigation for really waiting happen, and on also the claims on not get any information yet from the Spanish. But let we just start first from outside the whole thing begin. Yes, on not get official communication yet from the Spanish authorities about this particular shipment where they catch the largest cocaine consignment in, where according to the news, then believe say this ship come out from Freetown. But waiting make even take the authorities them now the security sector for about 6 days before not able to come to the public and talk about this whole issue we be done day now both local and international media. Why it take on this long?
So we think say in international relations, anybody will get something on in company. The first port of call now that in company day. Because we discover X, Y, and Z, we the points to you, and therefore we want to inform you and see how some taking it takes some time for letting country then they reach that conclusion and then reach out to in counterpart. And so then these and they will take so that for give opportunity to the authorities them we allege say they arrest a ship will contain illegal substance them and now the waters so now they within their own domain. But since we wait will not see anything happen, we now think say it's important for now we do a presser first for inform the public that yes, this thing don't be drawn to your attention, but not to from the authorities we claim for do the arrest, rather than the publications where they make the rounds, the international media, the social media, both locally and internationally. And given the image we done they portray about the country, we think say it's important for let we step in. If they not reach we, let we find way for reach out to them so that we go collaboratively work on this or do the investigation. So if I for answer you, because we want to give opportunity to the authorities in Spain, where the information where they make the rounds at the platforms them state saying that they arrest this ship and the write-ups that we follow. Among the things that we then claim for be about the ship, he also states the ports, the last point also he depart from at the port of Sierra Leone. So that's not the reason.
So authorities reach out to Spain in all of this?
So even before we reach out to the authorities that Spain or any other authority or agency, we want to do our own homework. First of all, for set up a committee, we get a kind of a structured mandate for reach out to the relevant people away for reach out to. We ask we own questions then, we tick the boxes, and then based on the questions that they raise, we now reach out to the authorities, say we see this kind of publication. First of all, for inquire whether they are aware, whether they put them out, and how we go for partner with them for unearth the circumstances leading to this arrest. Because about the image of the country and international traveling, especially we get for do with sea voyage, a lot of things they happen. It only takes an organized system for be able for unearth anything that only happen. So now the seas. Now that now the what is it? The committee itself where they do the investigations, now an interagency one, and they don't begin the investigations as to whatever they don't do now and not get that information they forgive out to the public, because we don't want to forgive piecemeal information. But we I can assure the public now that the committee don't be constituted and it drawn from the relevant agencies. We get a responsibility for respond to them kind queries, and then they do the needful. When they reach conclusions and findings, we'll come back to the public and inform them accordingly.
You could agree with me, say, in recent time, not to the first in this drug issue, they happen internationally and they relate them to Sierra Leone. And una the security sector many times can come out and say una they do investigation. But the outcome of the investigation there, now one where the public knocking no. For example, from where the police say then they investigate for no Udana Omar Sharif, up till now, they not come to the public. And according to reports na the Spanish media out there, then they link this particular shipment to this individual where the IG of police say, then Sabiana Salon as Omar Sharif.
So the police go respond to that one day, because like you say that they didn't give that information.
But not only part of the security sector.
Yeah, specifically on that one day, now get the requisite information for comment on
ONS
that. However,
not been the part of that investigation they for try for no. Other than this Bello Jos, where the Netherlands government believes say it is Sierra Leone and they enjoy state protection, and then we don't ask the Sierra Leone government for send them back to them. ONS not be aware and not the part of the
so we are aware,
there.
and all of the correspondence or the literature around Bello Jos or Omar Sharif, all of it are just allegations, sabi allegations. And we all concerned, and the police IGP, a member, being there on media, on record, for say they do everything for unearth the veracity of this allegation. And it also been come out in a publication saying they don't do several hits and several quarters. All of the hits and all be proven to be futile in terms of locating this person with name Omar Sharif or Bello Jos. I mean, some investigations can be long, it can be protracted, but depending on the nature of the offense or the personalities were involved, you get for exercise patience for people for unearth that particular thing there.
So for Mona begin investigate issues that we get for do with drugs, una still there on then investigation there, una not able to unearth anything way for come to the public?
Several things. I sure see the public they follow that on several occasions. We not only do seizures of consignment, we do seizures of the proceeds of then consignment, they then crime then they. We arrest people, police investigate them, charge them to courts do trials, and convict them. If
but
you go now, we
can
several.
just the one day where they do the small trade them. the one them way responsible for bringing Canada the country, where fingers don't they point out to at some point when I can pull release when they go raid certain individually house. But the public not hearing that again, and did the investigation and they die.
So we draw the public attention to the thing that really happened. All of the chains. Starting from the term, for example, we do arrest, interdiction, now the port. To the tell way they hand over to police do investigations. To the tell way police charge the matter go na court and waiting they be the conclusion of the court. It tell you say, not to people who they sell slings, 1-2 slings that they will talk about. Now people who engage in large scale drug dealing, nationals and foreign nationals, inclusive, whether they're Nigerians, Guineans, Liberians, sometimes they say don't investigate and convict a Gambian person. We got huge cache of cocaine now we airport. So we already remind the public that I remember that in several press conferences where police a whole, they not only they can't display them people them, but then they also tell you about what may happen in some other risks what they've been doing. The people what they can't display ahead of them one they display so and waiting at the outcome of their convictions and they but people in na jail now where they talk so where they in for 30 years, 40 years, 45 years, 15 years, 10 years. I think at the list of people where they behind bars in respect of this matter. They in the hundreds, in a huge number where they in that category. And not to ordinary people, not to ordinary sales people. Now people will bring a huge consignment and will come after them.
Will you talk to some set of the public, then go tell you say as long as Omar Sharif Bello Jos still the salon, unaga for the get the issues there.
So they appeal to the public for let we be genuine about then claims how they make. If you get credible information relating to Omar Sharif or Bello Jos, do you make her available? If you think say you're not too comfortable with one particular agency, talk to other person. Meaning one person as an individual, we go wish for see and witness who say this so-called enigmatic Omar Sharif day. If he didn't a salon, because it amounts to nothing other than bringing a bad name onto the country. We go wish for get that kind of person if he didn't a salon, help authorities and wherever they be for prosecute and find this person wanting where he guilty.
Now almost 2 years so now una the security sector they look for this individual Bello Jos, una sabi as Omar Sharif, una not able for track him. But so, reports after reports coming from the international media, then they say Omar Sharif dey na salon and they enjoy state protection. Is it that una not get the right technique for clamp down on Omar Sharif?
Now perception. The same international media where they report so, don't they on the lookout for Omar Sharif? They tell the way they say he didn't Turkey, say to the tell they say he moved, go to Russia, and all of that. They still able for track him. He only don't appear now like say we want for scapegoat Sierra Leone because they also don't talk now say this person don't move to Salon because at some point pictures make the round say or videos make the round say he been in some function na Salon. But that he been doing that today. No means say idea all of the time. These kind people, including the enigmatic Omar Sharif, now people already on the run, now people already hard for track, because by the nature of even the thing they already engage in, it's so organized that then they get support from every corner way they think about the routine, from other rogue elements across the world, and so on and so forth. So you why see what they look for an aya? Say for example na Upalo, the person don't even dey na the wider waters.
So the security sector believes say Omar Sharif not the salon again.
I know
do extensive raid and search
as far as the police concerned, and the recent publication, the most recent publication where the IGP talk about that matter day, say we don't do extensive raids. Why should they consider for doing raids then? But so far, the raids are not able for on earth say this person then. However, we call on the public, especially so where some members of the public they insinuate say this person in a particular location and that kind of thing. They give you the information they anonymously if you think, and then help we follow we do that investigation because on taking day we can see that the police will go there every side all of the time. The public can get certain information where the police don't get. So help the police with that kind of information there, or help the security sector with that kind of information there, so that collectively we all go play a role, follow we unearth that kind of thing. If now in really now irresponsible for sovereignty, how they point out to say, but let us state say sometimes it appear like say when we arrest drugs or we catch people in organized criminality, that salon it happen. I mean, it not give me the truth. The fact remains that boku tend they don't arrest drugs and when they come out in a secured ports. Then ship they come out in secured ports by we own estimation. The most recent arrest will do of 461 cartons of royal tramadol, prohibited illegal substance. We can dock now the port of Sierra Leone. Now from the port of Mumbai, when India. By every indication, you go expect say, you not forget that kind of security. We're not arresting them now with port. We come up from England. We come up from the United States of America, and so on and so forth. You go only now want for partner with the authorities of that country there for help them with information relating to this kind of thing, so that the next go monitor the modus operandi. Because once you go get control till they happen at the immediate port, you don't get same control within it happen. Now the wider seas.
So at this stage, you say when I don't set up interagency investigation on this whole issue. Waiting at the responsibility of the one them way they investigate, waiting there for unearth.
Broadly, now for look at all of the circumstances relating to this allegation where they make the rounds. Because we still consider for me an allegation and a very serious one. Waiting at the ship, in ownership. Who's one at the ship? When he left a salon, waiting happened at salon before he left a salon. Usa it traverse as he go in terms of Usa a dog, Usa a not dog, waiting happen along the route and all of that one day. And for ascertain whether the consignment within a claim say they find on board that vessel day. Now actually from report it come out, or now Usa exactly it come out, and now Uda they responsible for Dockham inside it. So broadly now that one day, Uda play which role and how we going for unearthed people in there and bring them come to book in support to these authorities then. We don't make that allegation there of that arrest. We see pictures, we see videos of images where they show say indeed there are these consignments. But if you look at the cargo itself, all of the crew now that ship there, now non-Sierra Leoneans. The flag of convenience where the ship they carry now one of a Comoros island in nature. So one for find out all of them today, whether the people them, waiting at the relationship with Sierra Leone, waiting happen along the line. Now that make the press release, first of all, acknowledge say this thing not be drawn to your attention, but not from the Spanish authorities or any authority. We don't claim for make this allegation. We don't claim for make the allegation of arresting this kind consignment of ship. We come on a salon. Rather, it don't be drawn to your attention to social media or someone that posted.
Well,
But because we consider for be very serious, make we say the professional investigator because we take them for be very serious thing for clarify the misconceptions if there are, or for ascertain or corroborate the information where they don't put so that we will come back to the public.
investigations not new to salon people when the incidents here can happen. The thing where most common, the investigations now can come and tell the public not investigate, but wait till they not go ever see that the outcome of the investigation. This mandate we on don't give this interagency committee. Now for how long?
So in investigations generally, it's difficult for you time them. Whilst we want for let it happen as quickly as possible. You know, also pinpoint say let it be for 1 week no more, let it be for 2 weeks no more, let it be for 1 month. But when they look forward, say this committee will don't be constituted when they do this investigation for swiftly look at all of the evidences within the capability, within the capacity, forget the evidence and come back to the public. We want them for let it be 2 weeks. We want them for let it be 1 week safe, as the case may be. But therefore, can pinpoint now say if at that contact say this investigation they go on for 1 week no more, then 1 week going down the line, we don't forget any cooperation from the authorities in Spain. It will be difficult for we to reach a conclusion.
The trust of the public, they begin lost because no sooner you give somebody a responsibility, you not get any timeline, it means it can take forever because the Omar Sharif investigation are one clear evidence where police don't tell on accident they investigate and they not get timeline. It not will ever happen because over 1 year on they investigate up till now tangible reports not come out from that investigation. Now I don't can launch another investigation with same issue we get to do with drugs we connected to the same person where on unable to ascertain whether it is alone or not for the past 1 year.
Well, we will draw conclusion say this particular arrest or allegation of arrest related to that same issue day.
But that's what the international news says.
That relationship they will establish when we set reach we own conclusion in terms of the investigations.
We don't know when we go reach conclusion.
So
time frame.
whilst we want for give public all of the information we they're supposed to get, we also want to be very careful not for raise a hope will not say really unrealistic. If I say now 1 week, then it means by 1 week textbook we able to come out with XYZ information. But for assure the public that we very much concerned now that make will take every step we credible, we reasonable for ensure say we establish the facts behind this one.
Why the people
trust me, apart from
we're able to establish the facts and behind this
because we don't have several other things. We don't do several other investigations will lead to the arrest, incarceration, investigation, and detention of people. Now we check if you go the records.
Down on Omar Sharif.
That is if Omar Sharif didn't a salon, they could insinuate. If he didn't a salon, I tell you, I know if Omar Sharif, this person Omar Sharif,
but he was
if
there
salon,
as at the time when they defend him.
As at the time, no, that tell them they defend him. That be that tell now that telling now the pictures them or the I call it the videos they begin for show. Where that event they don't happen like a months down the line before this
government believe say it is salon.
That is your belief. That is your belief. And we work with them for ensure say we support them in that kind of thing. We say don't get similar situations, so we don't request from the dot authorities for them to cooperate with we on several things. They will give you some kind of picture different from 1 week. Really give you the impression say they want for support that we can demand all the race. But that notwithstanding, because we know that apart from the dot authorities requesting from we for bring come somebody when they don't tag for me an international drug baron we associated with Sierra Leone. We go on for do everything for on at that kind of thing for bring.
But the political will day for lay on a release Omar Sharif to the Netherlands government. We want to go serve in several jail terms.
So now the perception of politicking in this particular thing, we in the sector, crime na crime, we know the color am. We know the game any kind of inclination apart from the fact say now organized criminal team. We come after that person if we get credible evidence and that kind of thing. Now that make I re-emphasize that if the public gets information about the location of this person, what we know get, bring and come to our attention. And then hold with foot to the fire. Say, I don't tell you say this person there and that. I don't lead you to ram. I don't give you all of the evidence and will not take action.
All right, many thanks. We join with this morning for can talk on the investigation way when I don't start for know exactly who say the vessel where the Spanish government sees we get for do with the largest ton of cocaine so far according to the reports them where they don't put, and also then they link them to Freetown. As soon as I hear from the security sector, they don't mount an investigation, an interagency investigation. They want for know the reports them with this particular vessel pass, they want for no other involved, and as soon as they get all the relevant information according to will and go come to the public and put an out there. Many